Bonjour tout le monde, how are you doing today? Welcome back to À la Parisienne with me, Farah. So happy to have you back here, and hello to new faces around here. I'm seeing our channel is growing. Today is going to be about my style icons. So without further ado, let's get right into this video and I hope you enjoy. Okay, so I'm so excited for this video, and I've actually had requests for it in the past, but I've never been brave enough to do this video, and I know it's weird to say it's brave to do this video, but I never wanted to pin my style on any one person, I guess you could say, but I'm actually doing this video as a collaboration with lovely Elisa from the Chic Chanteuse. She is a lovely Australian lady, and she is beautiful, and you must go check out her channel. She also does videos about personal style, and I'm really enjoying her content, and we met on Instagram. And once again, I really love social media for bringing together, you know, like-minded people, and so I'm going to leave her channel and her link down in the description box below. You must check her out after this video. So today we're both going to be talking about what influenced our style. So I'm going to start with my childhood, then my teens, like going into, you know, a young adulthood, and leading up to now. And I have to say that I haven't really paid so much attention to who's influenced me. This took a little bit of thought. Yeah, because I was a little bit nervous doing this because, like I said, I didn't want to place, and I don't think that our style is like, some people do shape their style on one person's aesthetic like strongly, but it's never been the case for me. I think as my style has developed and as I've grown older, I've like shaped my style in different ways. I've really experimented with fashion and style, and I've really struggled, to be honest, to find my own style and find what looks good. I have to say now that I can't fit my style into a description, really. It's really a struggle for me, but what I've known and seen as I've grown older is I love fashion and style that, you know, makes me feel and look good, obviously fits my body type, and I've had different body types as I've grown older. Obviously I've also been pregnant, had kids, and so, you know, this body has been through a journey, and just choosing items that look good on me has been kind of an act of self-love for me. So my style and journey has been learning, developed through loving myself and accepting myself. So just to give you a little background on my like little style journey. And also, if you don't already know, I am a fashion stylist and style consultant based in Paris, and so this is why I do what I do, is because I have struggled with my own style throughout the years, and I want to empower women to embrace their identity through their style and really find their style through what they're wearing and to feel fabulous. So yeah, if you want to learn more about that, the details to my website and how to contact me will be down. Okay, so let's start with my childhood. And I think as a child you're really influenced by what you see on TV. It's huge, and also who is around you and what you're exposed to, you know, so your family members, whether it be family members or otherwise teachers or parents, friends, what, you know, those kind of like the immediate like circle you're in. So let me tell you a little bit about my childhood now. So I grew up in a joint family. That means that like I lived with my aunt's family, my mother's sister's family, and I had my grandparents. I had my mom's mom, her mother, my great-grandmother, and then my grandmother's sister, so my great aunt, living with me. And it was a lot of fun as a child having so many adults around, so many strong women figures and different personalities and different styles. And so I was really, really inspired. But I was really drawn to my great aunt and my aunt, and I really loved going into their bedrooms while they would get ready for either work in the morning, because they were business women. They ran the family company. Bravo to them. And it's kind of why I have an entrepreneurial spirit too. I do feel like I got it from growing up around, you know, strong business women. Like very proud of this way to be. And it's so my style icons were my great aunt and my aunt, because yes, they were such inspiring icons for me as powerful, strong business women. I really loved their style. They would wear suits, and they would wear, but like very feminine suits, because in Thailand it's kind of a patriarchal society, and where we grew up, in the era we grew up, it was also like quite still, you know, like the feminine was very embraced. Like if you were a woman, you had to embrace to be a woman, and it was still kind of like culturally not advanced. I don't know, culturally, yeah, there was still a perception that a woman has to stay a woman. But what I loved is that my aunt and my great aunt, well, they were very cultured. They traveled a lot, and they did university abroad. My aunt did university in Europe and things like that. So they knew different cultures, and they kind of fought the fact that, you know, they have to like dress like a woman, and also they were bosses, they were boss women, so they embraced their masculine, divine masculine, I would say. And they wore like suit jackets on top, like kind of like Coco Chanel-esque inspired. So I guess like that's a strong icon for me, even though I didn't know Coco Chanel at that time. And I think like this kind of way to dress, like the beautiful feminine suit jacket with like pencil skirt and heels, and you know, they would match their handbags to their lipsticks and their nails. And yeah, I just love the whole, you know, process of getting ready and choosing your outfits. And yeah, it felt so empowering to me. So that was like my early days. And if you want to know like a little bonus fact, I guess you could say, is for makeup, I actually used to love old Bollywood, well, not movies, but I used to love like watching the songs and the things like that. So I always loved like music videos, I guess you could say, and I love visuals. So that's why I like fashion films today. I love creating and being part of fashion films. I think it's so inspiring. And the makeup that Bollywood actresses had, I really, really loved it. Like with the, you know, the dark eyeliner. And that was also happening in France with like Brigitte Bardot, you know, like it was also happening with like a little bit of Twiggy, things like that. So like really like 70s, 80s, because I was born in the 80s. So yeah, that's my childhood. Let's go on to my teen years. Okay, so this is interesting because my childhood was so much about, you know, like Coco Chanel and sophistication and the nanani, and the embracing also my feminine with the makeup. I didn't even know that this was an influence. It was all going in really subliminally. And in my teens, I started becoming like having like a really like rock and roll kind of wanted to embrace this grunge vibe, and I didn't know how to do it at all, like at all. I had some icons, I've written them down here. I liked rockers and rebels. So I loved like Avril Lavigne for her style, and I just loved that, like I just loved her look, like, you know, Avril Lavigne's look. And when Christina Aguilera came out, I really loved her. I loved Britney Spears, but not for her style. I loved Britney Spears for her spirit, and I loved Christina Aguilera for her, yeah, for her style, that spunky teen style. And I liked Pink a lot because that was kind of like, you know, like she embraced like this grunge punk, and she was like a like powerful woman kind of vibe. And then I also really loved Kate Moss, and the yeah, like the aesthetic of Kate Moss. It was so cool with her tight leather pants and her leather jackets and her slouchy, grungy, effortless chic kind of style, just like rolling out of bed with like messy hair. Can you see where my style is shaping? Yeah. So anyway, I didn't know how to do any of that, any of it. And I didn't have the confidence to even try, but I tried some things, you know, I tried some things and I failed a lot, and I looked like a clown. I looked so ridiculous. I wish I had old photos to insert, but alas, I don't. If I find something though, I will put it up in this video. So yeah, that was my teens, and then going forward into my teens, my later teens, I really fell in love with Sienna Miller, and I discovered her, like, her beauty and her style, and she was kind of a middle between like embracing like 70s female like sexuality, like women empowerment, and between, you know, the grunge rock kind of Kate Moss vibe. And I just adored her. She was so beautiful. And I remember seeing the movie Elfie. I'm in love with her there. She's a goddess. She's so beautiful. And I thought, like, wow, if I could look like that. Absolutely gorgeous. And so I really liked her. I loved also Olivia Palermo, like, as I was getting older, and like more I guess sophisticated and professional. And so those were my main icons. And of course you get fed through TV, social media, trying a lot of things. And so I think my 20s was just really about just trying a lot of things. And for like at least 5 to 6 good years in my 20s, I stopped wearing much Western clothing because I got married and I moved to India, and I lived in the Middle East. I lived in Doha, in Qatar, in Doha, and my lifestyle was just like, I kind of took a pause. Oh, sorry, my heat, it's like dispensing heat. Yeah, I kind of took a pause to my style and absorbing a little, because you can't not, but it was more about Asian fashion, and I had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun exploring Asian fashion, you know, Indian, Pakistani ways to dress and everything. I forgot a huge style icon. So in the middle, when I was growing up, and Friends hit, the period when I was still, you know, just not watching a lot of TV and more influenced by like Asian fashion, I fell in love with Friends. I fell in love with Jennifer Aniston and her style. And after I got out of that period, I just explored her more and started to really love the way she is so confident and sexy in her style and who she is. And yeah, it just exudes like a strong feminine voice in her clothes. And till today, I really love her. So I really love her style. Anyway, back to, so after that little stint in my life, I came back. If you know my story, my pregnancy, and then I got divorced, and then I was trying to find myself again, and trying to find who was Farah and what would she wear and what does she like to wear and what suited my body after pregnancy and being a mom and being a new mom and trying to like embrace myself, and yeah, not really knowing how to love myself, but trying. I experimented a lot through these years. It was 27, 28, 29, 30. It was all like experimental, wearing whatever I wanted, no matter what, just kind of going crazy in a way, and that was really good for me. It was good to like let go, because I felt like I wanted to try so many things when I was younger, but I didn't have the confidence to do so. And suddenly I was like, you know what, I don't care. Like, I have been through a lot, I'm older, I'm wiser, and like, why not just try? And through that experimenting, I started to know, like, this looks good, this doesn't look good, that doesn't look good, that doesn't go with that, then. And I started to form a way to dress, or know how to dress that fit my body and made me feel good. And that's how I created my personal style. And I still cannot put it in a box, because like, I can be wearing this 70s floral shirt one day and then be in all black another day, and then another day in like slouchy minimal, you know, clothes, and like a jumper and flared jeans, or you know what. But yeah, so anyway, this is such a blabbery video. I'm so sorry. I'm just like rambling on, but I hope it's interesting for you to see my style journey. I actually haven't done this before, so I want to thank Elisa. This is so much fun. And okay, on to now. So what's really interesting about now is so I started to get influenced by European fashion icons. I discovered Caroline de Malgeret, and I fell in love. I fell in love with her style, and I fell in love with what clothes meant to her. And I started to associate at this point of my life, so after 30, I started to associate clothes with what they mean to a woman, what they mean to me, how they make me feel. This was key. Like what they mean to me, how they make me feel, what I want to express using my style, you know. So today I really want to be bright and vibrant, because also the weather outside is quite crappy, and also the 70s and the 80s, I feel like it is a big part of my influence and my aesthetic. So I really embrace this, and I'm so happy this fashion is back, and I really love it. And so that's why I've chosen what I wore today. I think the colors work for me. I really love these pinks and the oranges. Yeah, my camera cut off, so I was saying that I really love the pinks, the oranges, the whites, all this color combination. So yeah, it's why I chose wearing this today. Clothes are really an expression of how you're feeling that day, what you want to express to the world, what you want to reflect into the world. And it's such a beautiful expression of yourself, an extension of yourself, because you are you, so why not shine who you are with what you wear, you know? And so that's why it means a lot to me. What I do really means a lot to me, in helping women to bridge this gap that took me all my life until now to do so. I started embracing the French, you know, way of wearing, you know, like blazers and suit jackets, and experimenting with that, and the hair and the everything. And yeah, I started like, yeah, just not brushing my hair and just leaving it as it is, and embracing myself. And also French, just the French aesthetic, French beauty, how they don't find the need to wear a lot of makeup. Usually most days I don't wear makeup and I feel great, and I feel just as presentable and just as professional, and just as you know, whatever I want to present to the world. Me not wearing makeup is now the same as me wearing makeup. But on YouTube I do like to wear a little bit of makeup, and when I'm on Instagram and taking photos and stuff like that, I also have a lot of fun with makeup, but it doesn't affect my self-esteem, my confidence anymore, is what I want to convey by saying that. Take inspiration now from designers more than people, and I really love street style. I really love creativity in fashion, like when people are dressing the way they want and they express themselves the way they want and they rock it. And when you rock it and you feel good, you can wear anything. If you rock it and you feel good, it looks fabulous. People can see through that, and it's all about the feeling. With that being said, guys, it's been a really fun time talking to you. I have to thank Elisa again for suggesting this video, because I was kind of nervous to do this video, but finally it's been such a cool video to make. If you like this video, I would love you to give it a thumbs up to let me know. Thank you so much. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe down below for more videos about style, about fashion, about Paris, about my life in Paris. I also make like trend videos and things like that. A lot of good content coming your way, so don't miss it. Subscribe, and I will hopefully see you in my next video. Be sure to check out Elisa's video, the Chic Chanteuse, down below. I'm going to link her. Yeah, and thank you again, girl, for doing this collab with me. It was super fun and cool, and sending you lots of love from Paris, sending everyone lots of love, and stay safe out there, and see you later. Bisous.